Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and thank you for joining me today. This video is all about getting to know Taiwo. Yeah, it's my first video actually. And what is it that should interest you about Taiwo? And why should you stick to this channel? Come along with me. Who is Awolesi really? Yeah, I'm from Nigeria and from the western part of Nigeria. Of course, I'm a Yoruba girl, Ijebu precisely. Does that mean I like money? Maybe not. Interestingly enough, I currently reside in Canada and in the western part of Canada. Wow, from the west, Nigeria, and stays in the west, Canada. Interesting. I'm from a family of six. Okay, I'm just gonna stick to my mother's trait because I don't want to go about. I'm from a family of. Oh, that's gonna scare you away. Okay, I have four brothers and a sister, and I love them passionately. What do I do with my free time? Whew, my life is full of adventure. If I'm not traveling, I am reading. If I'm not reading, I am writing. If I'm not writing, I probably am skating. If I'm not skating, whew, I love tennis. I'm a fan of lawn tennis, and that's what I do. At my free time, my leisure. I also love to swim. Even though I'm scared of the water body, but I love to swim. What else? I love to volunteer sometimes. Yes, sometime last year I volunteered at two organizations. And this year already, I have written to several organizations and they've gotten back to me, and I'll be doing that at my free time. Yes, that's what I love to do. And what other thing do I like to do? Ooh, I've never actually been at a therapy session, but do you know how I get my therapy? From books. Yes, I call that bibliotherapy. That's what I like to do. I like to read to take my mind away from the stress of this world, and I love numbers. Ooh, interestingly enough, I didn't used to like maths, but when I came to Canada, I'm a student, and the course I'm to take, it's full of calculations. So I pray to God. Yes, that might sound religious, but then I pray to God, and I also explored resources that I use to get to understand mathematics. And what else? Okay, I love data management. I love technology. I like to know the mechanics behind things. Why does a car move forward when you press the accelerator? What is the technology behind the phone? I just love to learn. Interesting. Two interesting facts about me. Number one, I put myself first now. Prior to 2025, I used to put myself last. I would, cater for everyone and put my needs last. But in 2025, I go by the slogan, you first. Does that mean I don't care for others? Of course not. I still support people. I care for people. But then I prioritize myself, prioritize my sanity. I prioritize my love. Yes, to love myself wholly. The second one is that I actually wear all my beautiful clothes every day of my life. I don't keep any clothes for a special occasion. Okay, before I moved to Canada, in Nigeria, I used to keep special clothes, nice clothes for nice occasions. But then now, every day of my life is worth celebrating. So I wear all my beautiful clothes. So you probably won't be catching me on guard. I love to explore the library. The serenity you experience in there is second to none. So I visit the local library of any city that I reside to read. Do I have friends? Of course I do. I have a few friends. My circle is very small because I love organic friendship. You know how it takes time to build brick by brick? Yes, that's the kind of friendship I love. very organic. It has to be genuine. I love friends that, have a perspective of me, and also I have a perspective of them. Friends that tell me the truth to my face, and I'm free to tell the truth to their face too. And I love friends who speak for me in a room that I probably would never be, but they will advocate for me. Yes, I love those kind of friends, and I like to judge situation rationally. So I'm not gonna say because you're my friend, I'm gonna just take your story hook, line, and sinker. No, I love to judge rationally. What inspires me? A lot of things actually inspire me to live a full and whole life. And for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna stick to 5. And number 1 is to live a life of impact. Yes, I just don't want to live, eat, sleep, and die. I want to make impact on both the younger and older generation. And number 2 is to learn. This life is so vast, and I want to know so much about this life by traveling, reading, connecting with people, learning diverse cultures. And number 3, I'm inspired to be strategically positioned. Yes, because when opportunities show up, they don't inform you ahead. They just show up, and I just want to be fully ready for those opportunities. Number 4 is to marry well. Yes, you may think this is superficial, but then I really want to be the best version of myself. I want to live a life that when someone gets married to me, he feels safe around me, and his life is also whole. Yes, because he's married to me, we can collaborate and build that empire. So, as I'm becoming the best version of myself, I want someone who, in their greatest version of themselves, gravitate towards me. And lastly, is because of my twin brother. My twin brother is actually someone with a diverse abilities. Yes, we were both in that state of health when we were younger, but what brought me out of my home, I don't know. Should I call it luck, providence, or just God? And I really want to achieve so much out of this life, to be able to care for him, cater for him, and to love him passionately. The one thing on my bucket list. Like I said earlier, my life is full of adventure, and I look forward to skydiving. Why should you be on this channel to follow my content? My content are gonna make you heal. Not by dragging you into some boring and conventional counseling session. No, it's gonna show you practical things that will lift your spirit, exciting experience that I'm gonna share with you, and also motivate you to see that life is beautiful and that every situation has a silver lining. Also teach you, especially as a young girl, how to avoid some mistakes in your dating pool. And lastly, share with you my experience, things I wish I knew earlier in my 20s. So come, enjoy my content, be inspired, live life passionately, see life from a different perspective, and also live life to its fullness. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna leave it here. Feel free to drop a comment and ask me things you would like to know about me. Till I come your way in no time. Stay motivated and keep thriving.